There are three forms of communication. The first one is when that coffee pot is building up. It's passive-aggressive. It comes from the childhood position. It's characterized by being dishonest, pouting, blaming somebody else for your feelings, saying, "You made me feel," not being direct, sarcastic, or manipulative. It's very, very passive-aggressive. And when somebody is treating you this way, it feels like they've slapped you in the face or ambushed you, undercut you in the belly. It's a real physical feeling. But there's nothing that you can really grab onto. So it's as if you turn to me and say, "Jeff, are you angry?" And I say, "No." I said no. My words said no. But my emotions said yes. But since it's confusing, the tendency will be to stop talking as well. So usually this form of communication stops any real good communication. And we have at least 18 years of learning how to deal this way because of being kids. When we can't hold on to the emotion anymore and it blows up, it goes to the aggressive, which is like a critical parent. It's judging a whole person by one thing that that person does, rather than, let's say somebody is late and you jump on them and call them a lazy, inconsiderate person. Well, that's about behavior, or excuse me, that's about personhood, when in reality, anyone can be late once in a while. You might say, "I thought that was a very lazy thing to do or an inconsiderate thing to do." That would make at least a little bit more sense. If you hit somebody, label somebody, call names, or start sentences with "you," it's a one-up, one-down position. And therefore, it's an attack. And the tendency is for somebody to get defensive. When somebody's been aggressive, it's as if they've hit you over the head with a stick or punched you in the face. And the first thing that occurs is that I listen to what you say, I plug my ears, because if it started out that way, it's only going to get worse. And then I lean back and think of the biggest weak point that you have. And so I bring up what happened in 1985 with you and try to hit you that way. This is about running from a conflict. This is about getting into a fight, and communication usually stops or it just turns into a fight. The only real way that you have a chance of communicating well is the assertive way. And the assertive way is an adult way. It's open, honest, direct, and equal. What you're trying to do is inform the person how you feel and think. Take care of yourself and hold good boundaries without doing any harm or offending anyone.
Hello, and welcome to our guide to assertiveness. Or to put it another way, I was wondering if you might possibly, if you wouldn't mind, spare some time to watch this program. If that's okay with you. Which is a perfect example of failing to assert yourself.
No bother at all.
Great. Only it has to be on Ed's desk by 5 o'clock. Is that okay?
Oh.
Thanks, Mon. I really appreciate it.
But it's my friend's wedding on Saturday. Oh. Okay.
No, too submissive.
So thanks very much for listening.
All right, since submissive behavior isn't working, why don't we try being a bit more forceful?
And get our product on the market before our competitors!
Oh yeah, that's right. Behaving aggressively means that no one's going to be treating you like a doormat.
Thank you!
The thing that stops us from being honest is fear.
If I criticise Karen's presentation, who knows, she might even fire me. I'll be unemployed. How will I pay my rent? I'll get evicted.
So, the first two principles of assertiveness are be honest and stick to your bottom line. The third principle is communicate as equals.
The three-step assertive technique is used to firmly but courteously put your point of view. It involves making 3 statements using a calm and even voice while retaining an upright, relaxed posture. First, you summarize the other person's point of view. Then express yourself by saying what you think or feel. Finally, you suggest an action. It often helps to use the following phrases as a memory aid. I understand you think. However I feel. Therefore I suggest.
I'm not sure that I can achieve this goal.
I understand that you think the objective is too challenging. However, I do feel it is the type of target that you've achieved in the past. Therefore, I suggest you draw up a project plan based on how you would meet this goal, and we can review it together next week.